Hi guys, this is Cheryl with Architect Destiny, where we're building dreams, making plans, and reaching goals. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel for another video today. For those of you who are new to Architect Destiny, welcome. And for my subscribers and frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back and for your continued support and encouragement. I really appreciate you guys. So if you are a functional planning fan, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell also so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So we are in mid-July, and I was just thinking that it's probably a good time to do kind of a recap of my planning system and just what it entails for those who are new to my channel. There may be new subscribers who don't really have a feel for what my complete planning system is all about and how everything works together. So I just thought this would be a good time to just kind of go back over that and just share kind of an in-depth look at my planning system and how I use it. So you see here the basic components of my system, and I will just kind of go through each one and talk about what it is, what type of planner it is, and how I use it, and just kind of how I incorporate it into my daily life and how it helps me to manage my life. So with that, I think I'm going to start with my Everyday Carry catch-all life planner. It has different, I guess, terms that people use for it, but this is kind of the core of my planning system. This basically, first of all, it's has two components. The two components of this planner, this notebook, are my Hobonichi Cousin full year planner, A5 size, and then I also have an A5 size Paper Penguin Co. Tomoe River paper graph notebook that I use as my reference notebook. So what I have here is basically everything that I might possibly need on a daily basis just to manage just my personal life. And I can say that with confidence. I have, and I will kind of go through the components of this Hobonichi Cousin. I won't show a lot of what's in my reference planner because there's a lot of personal things in there, but I'll give you an idea of the kinds of things that I put in my reference planner. But we'll just kind of start with my Hobonichi Cousin. I used to be a ring planner, and it's easy to kind of build a system with a ring planner because you have loose sheets or inserts, you have tab dividers, you can put folders, you can kind of build the different sections that you need into your planner, and it's very easily customizable. And that was one of the things that I really enjoyed about the ring planner. But when I decided to try a bound book planner, I had to come up with a different way of incorporating all of the different sections and functions that I need for my planner to have. So I had to really just kind of take a look at, how do I plan? What do I need? What do I not need? And how do I incorporate all the things I need into this book that basically has a set format? It has the yearly overview pages, it has a calendar decks, it has the monthly spreads, it has weekly spreads, it has dailies, and that's kind of how this planner is formatted. And so I had to look at it like, well, I'm not much of a daily planner. When I first started in the Hobonichi Cousin, I did try to use the daily pages, and I just kind of felt like I was repeating things, and just kind of, there was a lot of overlap between the dailies and the weeklies, and I felt like I was just kind of using the dailies to keep from wasting them, not that I really needed them. And I did a lot more decorative planning in the dailies, and lots of stickers and washi and all of that. If you've seen any of my older videos, you will have seen some of the daily pages and how I use them. But when I had to kind of do like a gut check about this planner and how I was going to make it work, because I did fall in love with the Hobonichi Cousin. I love this planner. I love the bound book planning style. And so I just had to figure out how to make it work for me. So I'll kind of show you how I have customized this planner. And I will kind of block out things that I think are too personal to show on YouTube, but you'll get an idea of what this book is all about. So I do just kind of have stickers on the front. These two stickers are from Sparkle and Shine Designs Co. The vinyl with my name is from Amy Ogden Designs, and of course this is a jumbo ollie clip in the Strata design, which I really love. And I will sometimes keep my books together in this Hobonichi Cousin cover and cover on cover. And other times I will pull this book out and just carry this book around, and I will flip this ollie clip around to the side and use it as a pin loop. So I don't always carry my planner the same way. I don't always use the components of it the same way. I like to kind of switch things up. You'll see me a lot of times when I'm planning in my videos, I just have this book. I'll pull it out and I'll carry this to work, or when I'm out doing errands, I don't carry the whole thing with me all the time. So I like the fact that I can pull different components from the book and use them as I need to. So just opening up the planner, I just have some deco over here in the pockets. This is a Lauren Phelps Designs clear cover. And of course it has the pockets in the front and the back, which I really like. I can tuck lots of things in there. This is just a Target dollar spot pocket that I have put just some functional items in here. I have some Happy Planner asterisk stickers. I have some Stalogy dots. I have some, not Lauren Phelps, Nicole Hutch Designs. Just clear strips, transparent strips that I use in my planner sometimes. I have also some Planner Kate dots that I'm just about to finish using up. And then I have some Avery dots. So I like to use these dots in my monthly spreads primarily. I have used them in my weekly spreads too, but primarily in my monthly spreads to mark my events and appointments and things like that. So this is kind of just the front part of my planner. Then I just have a journaling card here, Plan Your Best Life. This actually came in an order for my husband from Franklin Planner. He still uses the Franklin Planner ring system. And so this journaling card came in an order for him, and I liked it. So I swiped it and put it in my planner. I didn't really think he would be interested in using it because he's strictly functional, no extras for him. I just tipped in a sheet of acetate here just to put some sticky notes and flags and other things that I might need to pull from here and just flag something that I want to keep track of in my planner. So I just have that in the front. Then we kind of go to, and I just tuck things in here. This is a living, breathing, working planner. It's cute and pretty and all that as far as I'm concerned, but it's also just functional. I call it my life planner. I just tuck things in here. I'll tuck a bill in here. I'll tuck notes in here. And it's just a place where I know that everything I need is in here or can be placed in here, and I feel confident that I have what I need when I'm out and about. So I just tucked a little note in here of days that I might want to plan to take time off from work for different reasons, whether I just want to take a long weekend or whether we're going on a trip or what have you. So this is just a note that I've tucked in. And then I have my yearly view, and I tipped in just the federal holidays. I just printed this off of, I just Googled Federal Holidays 2021 and found a format that I like and cut it out and just tipped it in with some double-sided tape because I don't have any need for 2020. I bought this sticker kit and I stickered it up, but I don't really use it. So I just put this in here to cover that. I may have need to reference next year for whatever reason, so I did not cover that. But basically, and this sticker kit is from, oh my goodness, Cheryl think, the Pain Station. I'm sorry. And I do have a discount code for her in my link tree. If you like this sticker kit, is made specifically for the Hobonichi cousin. I think she may have kits like this for the weeks as well. But the Pain Station is where I bought this, and there is a discount code in my link tree in my profile on Instagram. There's a link tree profile also on my YouTube profile page. Sorry if I'm kind of stumbling through this a little bit. I did not script this. I didn't write this out. I just decided this is what I wanted to do today, and so I'm just kind of doing it on the fly. So if it sounds like it's unplanned, that's because it is unplanned. So just go along for the ride with me as I kind of go through all of this. So yeah, this spread I really like because I have a color code up here of things that I track. I'll make sure I'm in frame so you can see the whole book. I have color coded here floating holidays, holidays where I'm off from work, pay days, PTO days, or paid time off days, the time changes in the spring and the fall, any sick days, and volunteer time off. And so I have these all color coded on my planner, so when I am planning out my month, I refer back to here to mark things on my monthly pages. And I also keep track of my paid time off here. Not that I need to, but I just like to be able to reference this. You know, I keep track of my paid time off on my work calendar, which is in Outlook, and also in kind of our pay system, benefit system at work called Workday. I also keep track of my PTO time in there, so I don't really need to do it here, but I just like to do it here. So my PTO days are coded in blue, and then I'll write it real tiny above it how many hours I took. If I took a full day, like here in May for Memorial Day weekend, I made a 4-day weekend out of it. So I put in a little 8 over the highlighted day here. If it's just like a doctor appointment, which is what I believe this was on the 25th, I'll just put a 1 because I just took an hour, or if it's 2 hours or an hour and a half or whatever. So this is just another way for me to track that. And then I have my holidays here. Then we come to the Calendex section of my planner. And here I just track, I have another color code up here at the top. I have birthdays, anniversaries, doctor appointments, and dentist appointments. And so I just fill these in here. And again, when I'm planning my month, I will refer back to the Calendex spread and pull any relevant birthdays, anniversaries, and appointments from here and put it on my monthly pages. I use the space down at the bottom just to make notes of things that I would like to be able to take care of in that month, just as kind of reminders, kind of pre-planning for the month. Like I know property taxes on some land that I own are due in January, so I put a little note here about the property taxes. My boys, well, at this time, both of my boys were in college. My oldest son has graduated from college at this point, but I need to update their insurance information with the school, their medical insurance information. I need to schedule my gynecologist for March because I usually see her in March. So try to do that a couple of months ahead of time because her calendar fills up quickly. So that's how I kind of use the space at the bottom, kind of little notes and reminders for myself. So that's how I use these Calendex spreads. Then I just kind of go into the months, and I'll just kind of flip through these, and then I'll kind of stop on the current month and tell you how I, my little sticker got stuck. Flip to July and just kind of tell you how I set these up. Typically, I use these for appointments, for holidays, paid time off, things that are extended across more than one day. I will usually denote either with a line and an arrow or with washi tape. I put birthdays and anniversaries. I think I might have already said that. And then on the side, I have kind of a master task list for the month. These are things that I would like to accomplish during the month. And when I'm planning my weeks, I refer back to this spread when I plan my weeks. So you can see there's kind of a flow to my planning system where I have my yearly planning. In these pages, I use my yearly planning to flow into my monthly planning, and then my monthly planning flows into my weekly planning. So that's kind of like the flow of my planning routine. So I put a master task list here, and when I'm doing my weekly plans, I refer back to this spread and to these items, and I schedule them into my weeks. So that's kind of how I use this spread, very functionally, even though it's cute with the washi tape and the transparent dots. It's just very functional for me, and I love that. The functional stickers that I use are from various places. These just happen to be from AshyLeighDesigns. I love these. They're small enough to fit in here and still give me room to write. The birthday balloon stickers and the credit card stickers are also from AshyLeighDesigns. These date dots are from Stick and Plan Shop. And the to-do sticker and the day off sticker are also from AshyLeighDesigns. So yeah, and I use the little hearts for anniversaries. It's my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, my husband's brother and his wife. Their anniversary is on July 25th. So I have that noted here. I use like little label stickers sometimes for something that's a big deal. Like the Olympics begins on the 23rd. I'm very excited about that. Let's see another instance where I use those for my husband's dissertation and his commencement. He just got his PhD in April. So things that are kind of a big deal, I use label stickers sometimes for that. Holidays, this is a Happy Planner sticker for Independence Day. So that's kind of how I use my monthly. Then we go into my weeklies. These monthly tabs, I get so many questions about these on my Instagram. These are amazing. They are vinyl. They are so sturdy. I love them. I bought them from Stick and Plan Shop on Etsy, and she also has a shop on Amazon. I have these listed in my Amazon store. There is a link to my Amazon store in my link tree, which you can find on my Instagram profile and my YouTube profile. But these are amazing. I bought several sets of them. I have 2 sets in here for my monthlies and my weeklies. And I think I have 2 or 3 more sets. I accidentally bought that many. I wasn't really planning to buy that many, but I'm glad I did because now I know I have them for next year to use as well, because I will use them. They are so, I mean, look how sturdy that is. They're vinyl, so they're amazing. Stick and Plan Shop. You can get those in my Amazon store. So we flip over to my weeklies. And I went through several iterations of how I set up my weeklies. A while back, I was kind of not using the timeline so much, just using my categorized lists over in the sidebar. I was tracking my work hours here, appointments in this section, and the to-dos at the bottom. But as of late, and then I incorporated my color code for my goals too, which I have shown this before. This is my color code for my goals. And so I use the Zig clean color dots to kind of color code to-dos. I can kind of see how much, time and effort is going into each of my goal categories throughout the week. That's what I was doing with this format. Then I kind of, coming into, I think, April, I started playing around with using the actual timeline. And I don't have need of any time before 7 o'clock in the morning or any time after 11 o'clock. So as I kind of played around with the format, I did kind of renumber the hours so that they suit me. And I'll just kind of flip over to this week and talk about how I use this. This is my pencil board from Lauren Phelps Designs. I just keep it tucked into my planner, and as I need it, I just put it wherever I need it and write. So I'll just stick it right here for now. This is my AshyLeighDesigns page marker. Got a lot of questions about this. There is an affiliate link in my link tree for AshyLeighDesigns. You can go there and get a discount on this if you use my affiliate link. But that's where I got this page marker. Get lots of questions about this. As you can see, I kind of view, and I've gone off on a rabbit trail, but like I said, I did not plan this. This is not scripted. So I love this page marker because it's so big. This is, I think, the A5 TN size. If you want to get this exact one for your A5 planner, this is the A5 TN size. You can get it hole punched if you have a ring planner. I requested that it not be punched because I just want to tuck it into my book and mark my page for the week. You can get custom titles on here and different fonts. So be sure and check out AshyLeighDesigns at my affiliate, through my affiliate link. I use this very functionally. I put sticky notes on here, reminders. You see I have a blank sticky note on here in case I just want to jot something real quickly. On the back, I have a $2 bill that my mom gave me. This is another Target Dollar Spot pocket. I have my Hobonichi stencil in here. This is also where I keep my goals key, color code key. And I am, for July and August, on the Nicole Hutch Designs influencer team. She gave us some really cool tools to use to help us keep track of our Instagram posts. And this is my coupon code. I have it listed here, not that I would forget it, but she gave us a little place to write that down and to keep track of our posts. So I keep that in here as well. So I use even my page marker. I just have multiple functions for it. So I'm just a functional planner. I just make things work for me. So my weekly spread. This is going to be kind of a long video, I guess. So I just use it to time block, and I use my color code as well to see how much time I'm spending on my different goal areas. I have the master task list for the week in the sidebar, and then down at the bottom, because as I said, I have no use for any time after 11 p.m. I'm going to be asleep. I use this section for my prioritized, my categorized to-do list, and these are kind of the categories that I find most useful. Almost all of these stickers in the spread are from Nicole Hutch Designs. All of these scripts, the typography stickers, the icons, these book stickers actually are from Planner Kate, and the day covers I think are from MB Sticker Co., and then the date dots are Chrissy Designs. The rest of the stickers are from Nicole Hutch Designs. So you can just see how I just block out my days. I love the fact that I can just take my stencil and draw a little square or circle with all the to-dos that need to be done in that time period. Like for instance, the yellow is anything home and family related. So after work this day, because I'm out of the house, this is my office day, I try to run all of my errands after work. So here I had grocery shopping, drop off the dry cleaning, which we didn't have any dry cleaning, so that's why that circle is not filled in, but I would have gone to the dry cleaners if we had any. I try to do that once a month. So this was errand running time, and then I water my plants when I got home. So I love just being able to put to-dos within the schedule for my day and just be able to see how I'm spending my time, as well as just the goal areas that I'm operating within throughout my week. So totally functional, totally works for me. I don't know when I will ever change from this weekly setup because it is working so well. Then kind of going over to the daily section, this is where I get into totally custom, because I don't use the dailies, just totally custom. I put my vision board into my planner. I also have it on the wall in my office right over my desk over here. I just took a picture of it and printed it A5 size, cut it out, and pasted it into my planner and just put some washi tape just for add a little color and cuteness. But I like having this in here to remind me of the things that I want in my life, what I want my life to look like, and the things that I'm striving for. So some of these things I've accomplished, am accomplishing, and some things that are still on the horizon. But I love this. This is me. This is what I want my life to be. Then I pasted in this pretty piece of vellum from Sterling Ink, and over that I tipped in another piece of acetate, and this is my inbox. This is where I just kind of come and jot things down that I may not want to deal with right now, but I just need some place to put them, and I will always check this, like I have a little note here to check my brain dump in my inbox in my planner and on my desk. So I keep little reminders all over the place to check different parts of my planner for different things. So this is kind of my inbox catch-all, jot a note, something I want to deal with later, but don't want to lose track of it, don't want to forget it. Those kind of things go here. And as I either incorporate them into the appropriate section of my planner, I will check them off, or if it's something that I didn't even need to put in my planner, I just did it, and, or if I'm not going to do it, decided it's no longer relevant, I'll exit out or scratch it out or whatever. So yeah, this is just kind of my messy little inbox section. I took an idea from someone, I think it might have been Lindsay Scribbles, and probably some other people I've seen do this as well. Use a key, and an index with a key, a color code key. I haven't really found this useful. I use tabs for my main sections, so I kind of know how to flip to the different things that are in here, but I wanted to give this a shot in my next year planner. I probably will not do this because I don't flip to it. I don't use it. But the idea was all of the sections, the tabbed sections in my planner, I color coded them here, and then whatever is in that section, I just kind of noted what page it was on. And the page numbers are just the days of the year, like the date. Like on January 6th of my dailies, these are my goals, January 6th. So that's the page number. That's where I have my 2021 goals. On January 22nd, I have information on my oldest son. That's kind of a spread where I put notes and things for him. And for my younger son, he's on January 24th page. My bill tracker is on January 26th page. And they're color coded. The green has to do with finance. The blue has to do with my boys. And this color code is not the same as my goals color code. This is a color code all of its own, which could be confusing, but not so much for me. But like I said, I don't really use this anyway. So that was what I was attempting to do here. I'll just show it in case anyone thinks that this might be useful for them, you might want to set up something like this in your planner so you can quickly flip to the pages. Like my weight log is on April 10th, doctor's notes on April 13th. But I can easily flip to those because I know where they are. Like my doctor notes are in my personal section, which is, I'm saying I can easily flip to it, but it has my name at the top, so I can flip to that. So that's the index. Then we get to my goal section. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single part of this, but just to kind of give you an idea of my system, I have goals notes, I have my actual monthly goals, and then I do a mid-month check-in and a end-of-the-month check-in, or review, I should say, of my goals. So that's what these pages are. Didn't do a mid-month check-in for June, so I just said blah. I just didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't. But I did do the end-of-the-month review. And then these are my July goals. I did do a mid-month check-in this week. August, September, October, November, December. These goal stickers are from AshyLeighDesigns. I don't know if she still has them in the shop. When I ordered these, I placed a custom order because she did not have them in the shop. So I had them in my purchase log on Etsy. So I just, hey, I need these. And she made them up for me and sent them to me. They don't have the goal sticker on them. This is a script from Nicole as well. So I just have a sheet of script stickers that say goals, and I just stick them on here. So that's how I use these pages. Then I have just a section for my boys. I use this as a dashboard. I just put sticky notes here of different things, different notes that I want to remember for them, talk to them about, help them with, remind them of different things. And as I use up the sticky notes, I just take it off and just put a fresh one on here. So I don't have to allot a whole bunch of pages for this section. I use it as a dashboard for sticky notes. And I write on the sticky notes, and as the sticky notes become irrelevant, I just remove them and make space for new sticky notes. And I have one for my younger son too. I have his college calendar printed out here and just notes for him. Then in my finance section, I have bill tracker, and these inserts are from Peanuts Planner Co. And so I just glued them in here and use this to keep track of my bills where the bill amounts vary from month to month. Savings tracker, our investment account tracker, retirement account tracker, health savings account tracker, credit card tracker, and I have a little pocket here where I can put receipts. And if I don't have time to write it in my log right then, I can tuck the receipt in here. Then when I'm going through my planner and updating it, I'll take the receipt and update my tracker. And then I have notes for my credit card. This is our second credit card, which my husband uses for business and ministry. And so we do the same thing in this section, just tracking expenses. My boys, their little bills that they pay us, I track them here. Basically, it's just for their phones. So I just track their payments here. Medical bills, I track those payments here. Just general finance notes. Again, I kind of use this as a dashboard. I have a sticky note here of things that I need to log into my budget Excel spreadsheet. So if something out of the ordinary happens that's not a regular monthly occurrence, that would be in there. I write it here, and then I go to my Excel spreadsheet and update that. So again, I use this kind of sticky notes. When the sticky note is not relevant anymore, I'll remove it, and I have space for new sticky notes. If I have receipts or ATM withdrawal receipts are usually what I put here, because I'll need to know the amount to put into my budget spreadsheet. So I'll stick the withdrawal tickets in here sometimes, and so this is my kind of notes dashboard. other finance notes and sticky notes. I use sticky notes without apology or regret. I don't just use them for pre-planning and things like that. Sticky notes sometimes can be a permanent part of a spread. They can be a permanent part of my planner, and that's fine. I like the organic feel of the spread when there's sticky notes there. I like the versatility that it gives to a spread. I like the fact that it can kind of help me conserve pages in my planner. I can use pages as a dashboard and just use sticky notes on them and not have to worry about saving a lot of pages for that section. So it's very functional as well. There's more notes, student loan notes for my boys, rewards points, just kind of keeping track of those and how we spend them. Shopping, kind of an ongoing shopping list. Yeah, I probably don't need so many pages for this because there's just not a lot of things that are on my list of like big purchases is kind of what this is, or someday maybe purchases or things that I put on here. So probably don't need 2 pages for that. But anyway, this is my coupon tracker. Have another Target dollar spot pocket here that I stick coupons in, and then this is my tracker. So I write, what is the coupon? When does it expire? If it's something I really want to use before it expires because it's just such a good coupon, I'll highlight it. I also refer to this when I'm doing my weekly planning to see if there are any coupons that I need to use before they expire, and I will write a note in my weekly spread to use that coupon or that rewards amount or whatever it is. So I love this spread. I got this idea from a Peanuts Planner Co. insert that I had when I was doing ring planning. So I just kind of incorporated that into my planner. I also track refunds. You know, if I return something, when did I return it? Who did I return it to? What was the amount of the purchase? What card did I put it on? When did I get the refund back or the credit back to my card? And then keep my check register in here instead of in a little check register. I keep it here in my planner. I have several pages for that. Online orders. I keep track of the date of the order, the vendor and the item, the amount, what card did I use, the date that I get a shipping notification, and then the date that I actually received the order. Several pages for that. My project section, I have not really used a lot. I think it's a great idea. I guess I just haven't really done that many projects this year. This is my master list of projects. I only have 3 projects on here, all of which are in various stages of completion. But this is kind of the project spread that I created in my planner, and I have lots of these pages for potential projects, which I probably will not even do this many projects this year. I think I have like 10 or 12 project spreads. But this is kind of the project setup. I have a to-do, I have the name of the project, the deadline that I would like to achieve it by, complete it by, the to-do list for the project, anything that I may need to buy for the project, and then any notes. So this is kind of the project spread. This is the setting up my home office. I'm still working on that. Master bedroom refresh. I'm still working on that. And I've already started planning out my 2022 planning system. So I consider that a project. A lot goes into that. A lot of thought and preparation goes into setting out my planner for the year. So this is my whole project section there. Then I kind of had a personal section and kind of not, and it's kind of all over the place. I didn't really think this part out as carefully and incorporate enough pages for it. But this is kind of my personal section right in here. My mood tracker, this beautiful tracker here with the months and the days of the month. It's kind of hard to see because it's so small. It has the days of the month in there that you can color in. how you feel that day. This is from Planner Mother of 3. She is on Instagram and also on YouTube. Check her out. And this is my key for my mood tracker over here. And so I use just my Tombow markers to color this in every day. And I've been really good about keeping up with this, and I'm really enjoying this, filling this out. Then we have my wish list, my weight log, personal notes, doctor notes from when I go to the doctor and different things I want to keep track of, log for my volunteer hours, log for the books that I'm reading or the books that I read this year. I'm just logging the book and when I finish it. My waiting on list. And I used to use this very faithfully, but then I found myself just writing down the things I'm waiting on my weekly spread. I would kind of use this as kind of a catch-all, waiting on everything that I'm waiting on. I would just come here and put it, and then when I'm doing my weekly plans, I would refer to here. But I didn't really feel like I needed to do that. At some point, I just kind of stopped doing it, and I have a waiting on section in my weekly spread, and I just put everything directly on there. So I have 2 pages for this. Not sure if this will make it into my 2022 planning system, but I started out with it this year. Then we go into my habit trackers. This habit tracker is from Peanuts Planner Co., and I basically just printed them out and pasted them into my planner. And I update this every day with and as you can see, I started out color coding these for my different goal categories. And in May and June, I didn't do that for no particular reason other than, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was really adding anything so much to the tracker. I track the things that I track, and I track them for a reason because it's helpful to track them. It didn't really matter to me what goal category they were in, so I kind of stopped doing that. But the color portions here, I just want it to be like in my face if I'm not faithfully doing something that I committed to do. So that when I took my Tombows and colored in those like day after day that I didn't do that habit, I just wanted it to be like right there. As you can see, in July, I'm doing really well on these things. Down here, some of these things, not so much, but the majority of my habits, I'm doing much, much better. I'm very pleased. The one change that I'm going to make for next year is to not print this on such heavy paper. I'm going to buy a pack of Tomoe River paper and print my habit trackers on the Tomoe River paper, and that will take some of the bulk out of my planner. This section did add quite a bit of bulk to my planner. I'll kind of try to show you there. You can see kind of how bulky that is just with my habit trackers. So we get into these pictures that you see throughout and quotes and things. They just make me happy. I just wanted pictures of beautiful places and encouraging quotes throughout my planner in this back section. This is the daily section of my planner, and I've customized it to meet my needs and the things that I want and things that make me happy and feel good and make me want to be in my planner. So throughout, you will see pictures of beautiful places and encouraging quotes and affirmations. So I have another beautiful picture. I think this is somewhere in France, I believe the south of France. But I just thought that was stunning, and I would just love to be in a paddle boat on this river or whatever this is. I want to be there. So planner ideas, just things that I saw in people's videos or Instagram that I want to check out. Again, it's kind of a sticky note dashboard. Planner to buy list, just kind of coupon code cards that people sent me. I just kind of stick them in there in that pocket. Then we get to my home section, and I have my cleaning trackers, and I kind of scheduled out cleaning for the months that I wanted to do certain things. I, ladies and gentlemen, am not a person who loves to clean. I so wish that I was one of those people who just kind of got off on cleaning and just loved it, but I don't. My husband does a lot of the cleaning. I do a lot of the other things around the house that he doesn't like to do. He doesn't mind cleaning. He enjoys it. It gives him a sense of fulfillment and completion when he finishes doing those tasks. I just don't like it. So he kind of does the weekly kind of cleaning that keeps the house always in tip-top condition. These are kind of like deep cleaning tasks and purging and decluttering tasks that I said I wanted to do. So not been really good at actually doing these things, but I have them here as inspiration to schedule these things into my months and my weeks and just kind of pick off this list and try to get these things done. I've gotten some things, but not all. So it's a work in progress. I'm trying to coerce myself into being a cleaner type person. Then I have, oh, by the way, these inserts are from Peanuts Planner Co. And I think they are the recurring task inserts, but I just changed the title in Adobe and printed them out. I did use the recurring task header here, but I just changed the font on it. And these are things like get the house power washed, change the air filters, carpet cleaning, furniture cleaning, flipping the mattress, sprinkler maintenance, fireplace maintenance, garage door maintenance, fridge filter change, the water filter, cleaning the dryer vents, taking our bedding to the dry cleaners, air conditioner maintenance, fire alarm and smoke alarm maintenance, check the batteries, that kind of thing. So these are like reoccurring tasks that are not really cleaning tasks, but things that we want to stay on top of. So I have those here. The color codes don't really mean much. I just wanted to add some color to that spread. Repairs list, when we got things repaired, what it was, who did it, and just a sticky note with things yet to be repaired, just kind of a list. Home notes, and then we kind of get into some blank pages for additional home notes, or if I want to add a section in the planner, something that I didn't incorporate when I first set it up, I just left some blank pages here that I could add another section or two, or dashboard pages if I want to. Then I have a notes section, some more beautiful images and quotes. And this is my brain dump. I have several pages for brain dump. Then I have a section where I'm logging major events for the year, things that I don't want to forget. And then just notes, just general notes. This is when I was planning my husband's graduation, festivities. I have a section where I am planning our anniversary trip for this year. And I have notes planning my son CJ's graduation celebration for December. He finished his classes this summer, so he will actually march in December. So I have notes for planning that. Just some general notes about a subscription that I'm thinking about purchasing for investments. And then just some more note pages and another quote and more notes pages, just lots of pages to write notes, another beautiful image, and more blank pages for notes, and then another quote, and then dailies. I set aside several pages back here for dailies in case I have a busy day and I really need room to write a long to-do list. So it's not every day. I don't use this, not even every other day, not even every week. As you can see, I haven't done a daily to-do list since May. But it was just kind of like, use the space I need, pick up with the rest of the page for the next list, and if I need a list, and then just kind of a running dailies, I guess is what you call them. And so that's just, and I just use my either Tombos or zebra mild liners or clear colored dots to do a header, and then to make the dots to check off. And sometimes I use little stickers, sometimes not, but I left several pages for my dailies, and I probably will not even use all of these throughout the course of the year. More beautiful images. I just went on Pinterest and looked up inspirational quotes and beautiful places and downloaded those images and put them in my planner. So if you're wondering where I got these from, that's what I did. So in the back here in the back, I just have kind of sticky notes, dashboard that I use for pre-planning. I just keep a stash of sticky notes back here. Just some random, why can't I call the name of this? I can't even say it. What are these? Things, page flags, sticky notes, another Target dollar spot. I just keep some labels, clear labels, white labels. Sometimes I use these if I am trying to cover up a mistake and I don't want to use whiteout. I'll use these. They're easier to write on sometimes than the whiteout is. Some stamps. And then I just have like some address labels and note sheets that I can pull out and write quick notes on, and some bank deposit slips and different things back there. So this is part 1 of my functional planning system as my Hobonichi cousin. Part 2, I will go over my reference notebook and my Architect Destiny planner and my little on-the-go planner that I'm testing out, as well as what I have in my pencil case. So I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my planning system recap. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And again, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my upcoming content. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.